in this eagle phase, it is all about change and how we are the change. And remember, yesterday I spoke about the mind, body, spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And these containers of self being how we're showing up, how we are embodying this change throughout our life with people, with interactions, and also how we're feeling emotionally. And when these containers empty out, then we aren't in our highest self, right? We aren't, when we're not giving the self-love and the self-compassion, then while those containers are depleting, we have leaky buckets. And what they talk about is about how we need to keep these buckets or these containers or glass bottles full. Today, we're going to go onto the mind, and we can have growth mindset or we can have victim mindset, and it's our choice which mindset we're going to choose. And the ego is the one that will go into our victim mindset, right? When we start going into these stories, and it's not to say, you know, if horrible things have happened to you, you're allowed to process those emotions, and you're allowed to feel them and let them shift through your body and nurture that inner child, nurture that wounded self, allow space for that mind, system, emotional body to be held, right? So that's the spirit side, that emotional side needs to be held. But then when we come to the mind side, it's remembering I'm not my mind, right? That mantra of I am not my mind. And then when we remember this, we have the choice to now say, am I going to be in the victim mindset where everything is happening to me? Or am I going into the growth mindset where things are happening for me? So things have happened so that I can learn the lessons and I can move forward and I can stop allowing this ego to feed me things that are not true, because they're based on the self-sabotaging self-talk that starts creating more stories that don't serve us and then just send us down a loop of thinking and feeling and being in our lowest vibration, and then creating that into our reality. When we go into the growth mindset, well, then we start thinking, feeling, and being from a higher vibration, and then that creates our reality. Yeah. So when we want to go from this growth mindset, we want to keep our thoughts on track. We want to be aware of what we're consuming, in the sense of like whose opinions we're allowing to ourselves to take on board, what even down to media, down to movies, you know, what are we taking on board in our mind space? And this has a lot to do with the social conditioning. What are we putting into the subconscious space by what we're choosing to consume? Yeah. And then again, going into, you know, Sigmund Freud's, and I'll speak more about this at a later date, but the id, the ego, and the super ego, and how we're allowing that to shift our mind and take it from spaces where it's in the victim mindset or versus the growth mindset. So basically what we want to do is listen to our self-talk, stop it when it's going into victim space, pull it into growth space, and allow our thoughts to be flexible, but at the same time strong and sturdy, you know, just like a yoga body, flexible and strong. And then when we're allowing that self to do that, well, then it's becoming a high performance, achieve, success mind. And this will make more sense. I'll send more information out to you guys. But basically, this is something to think about. Okay. Enough rambling. Let's get into our process of coming to the mind. So visualize the string pulling you up from the crown of the head, pulling the navel in towards the spine as you close down your eyes. Breathing in deeply. Letting go of everything outside of now. Really let it go. Feel it pouring off your shoulders as you exhale. Letting go of the to-do list. Letting go of any triggers or annoyances. Letting go of the ego. Bringing the wounded self to your mind's eye. When we start taking more control over the mind, we realize that we are separate from the mind. When this happens, we start to identify how our emotions are connected to thoughts that are not true, thoughts that are ruled by the ego. It's a process, but as we start slowing down our thinking, it becomes easier through a regular practice. Tension release, breath, meditation. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you feel the light expanding from the heart. Bringing healing to the wounded self. Bringing the heartfelt desire, the sankalpa, the intentions into the mind's eye now. Increasing the vibrational energy of self. Increasing this ability to attract that which serves you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring the ears, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Hold it up. Exhale, let it go. Again up. And good. Now we're going into rhythm. Two and one, hold it up, roll it back, grasping behind, opening the chest, opening the heart, tuck the chin to the chest, feel the stretch down the spine, pull the navel in towards the spine, and then release, letting go of everything. Give yourself a big hug. And then coming into your circular motion, hugging yourself. Letting your elbows be loose. Letting your head be loose. Exhaling either direction. Notice which hand is on top. Open up. Flick out the hands. Stretch it out. Coming up, other hand on top, squeeze it in. Letting go, looking up and down. Two more. And one, looking to the right and the left. How easy or how much flow can we bring into spaces of change? Let the ear drop to the left ear and shoulder. Feel a stretch through the side. So when things change and they go out of routine, how do we invite flow? We come to center, allow to drop to the other side. So this phase is all about being that change. But sometimes it's a bit difficult, or it's not easy to allow that change to come in with grace. How can we take the hands behind the head, pull down gently, not too hard? How can we invite change with more ease and flow? Release it there, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. So like today, we're not going the same rhythm. Is it creating friction for you? Is it creating, oh, this isn't the right way of doing the flow? This is the same thing of life, tapping on the cheeks. When things don't go in our routine way, when things don't go the way that they do every day, our routine gets disrupted. How does that trigger us? And if that does trigger us, how do we move into a space of acceptance? Let it go into your jaw. How do we bring a teaching into every space of life to allow change to come in with more fluidity? When change happens and it disrupts us, do we go into a top lip? Do we go into that victim mind space where we go, poor me, things aren't going the way I thought it would, third eye? Or do we go into the growth mindset where we say, wow, this is an opportunity to see things folding in ways that were unexpected? Top of the head. And then go to that space of trust, of faith, back of the head, which says, everything's unfolding in my favor. Your mantra. Come to the front of the throat. Breathing out. Breathe out with a sigh. Come to the center, that heart space. Two more. And one, flicking out. Exhale, and on your next exhale, remove what no longer serves you. Good, bringing your V shape to the corner of the ears, up and down. And massaging that ear. Rubbing the face, rubbing the head. Shake it out. Flick, 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 flick. Messy head, don't care. Come to center. Again, visualizing the string pulling you up. We start to go into our breath work. We enter the alpha space. We calm the mind. The body is feeling more relaxed now. Shift to undo or unlock any tension that you may still feel. You're beginning to embody or come into your body to a degree that you're more connected. So you know what needs to be done. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. As you invite the concept of viveka, discernment, and guidance to your mind's eye. Breathing in twice through the nose and glottirally through the mouth. Two more. And one. Deep inhale through the mouth. Continue that breathing. Make sure your thumb and your index finger are touching. Gyan Mudra, circulation of energy, activating the nadis within the system through this deep breathing. Deep breath in, hold, exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose. It's quite normal to feel lightheaded. It's quite normal to feel a surge of emotion. Allow it to flow. Feel the vibrations within your system. Keep the eyes closed. Look up to the third eye point. Breathing deeply in and out. Into the diaphragm. Relaxing the shoulders. Inhaling fully into the belly and chest. As you inhale, feel the ribs expanding and the chest expanding in the front and the back. Next inhale, you're going to breathe in deeply, as deep as you can. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Continue the cycle as you feel the top of the head relaxing, the back of the neck relaxing, the jaw relaxing, every part of your body completely relaxed, tension releasing. Shoulders relaxing, arms, wrists, hips, knees, feet. Feel the whole body completely relaxed. Feel all the tension releasing from your body, from your mind. Visualize a white light surrounding your whole body now. This light is creating a protective layer around you. An energetic space. A space that allows you to change the vibration within yourself and expand onto others. This energetic circle around us has the power to shift our emotions, to create clarity in the mind, in the same way it changes our vibrations. We're able to change those around us just by becoming the change. Feel yourself changing. Feel yourself cultivating a growth mindset, forward focused. Your thoughts and actions are aligned with your highest vibration. Bring your mind's eye to your heart center. Cultivate loving guidance. Guidance to say the right things. Carry out the right actions that are in congruence with your higher self, your best case scenario. Saying out loud, I have everything I need. I'm grateful for the support and compassion I receive. Everything is unfolding in my favor. Breathe in and out. Feel your body floating, your body light. Your body in a space of cosmic consciousness, a space of endless possibility, a space where anything is possible. You are the co-creator of your reality. Keep the mind forward focused. Joy is experienced when we come to the sweet moment of now. When we go into a space of imagination of our best case scenarios. When we take the courage to cultivate the vision. When we bring clarity into the mind and decide what we deserve. You are deserving of everything you conceptualize. Be clear on your deserving thoughts. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Saying your personal mantra 3 times, your affirmation 3 times. Whatever that may be, no right or wrong. Remembering that whatever you say or think is an affirmation. All your self-talk, the dialogue in your head is a stream of affirmations and their messages to your subconscious. These messages establish habitual ways of thinking and behaving. At any time, we have the power and ability to catch non-serving thoughts, to catch thoughts that come from the ego, and then to shift them, to change them, to start talking to ourselves with more compassion, more love, more empowerment. You have the ability to empower yourself. You have the ability to support yourself. You have the ability to create the highest vibration within you at any time. Call upon the guidance of yourself, your highest self, into being at any time. Breathe in deeply. Saying out loud, I am proud of all that I am. I am worthy. I deserve success. I trust my intuition. I live a life I love. I am divinely guided. My soul, my mind, my body is filled with warmth, wisdom, and love. I am safe and protected. Take a deep breath in and out. Calling in your guidance as you follow your breath. You connect with your higher self. You calm the nervous system. And you expand and increase your vibrational energy. You may look up to the third eye point or look forward. But just visualize that expansive space around you. As we move into silence, you may choose to do the mantra meditation or just follow the breath, whatever allows you to escape distracting thoughts, sensations in the body, or external sounds. The gong will signify the beginning and the end. Allow your breathing to be deep. Slowly bringing movement to the arms, shoulders, the neck, any movement that you need to make, allowing the jaw to release. Allowing a sigh of an exhale. Bringing the palms together, rubbing the hands together. Take the hands to heart center as you breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale. Inhale, love. Exhale. Inhale, compassion. Exhale. Rubbing the hands together. Placing it over all three eyes. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Notice a light moving from the heart past the throat to the third eye point. Welcoming in congruence between the heart and the mind. Welcoming in your inner guidance. Take the hands to heart center, palms together. Breathe in, exhale, Om. Om. Two more. Om. Surrounding your whole body with a vibration of peace, love, joy. When your vibration comes to this space, you may share this with everyone that comes to your surrounding, that comes to contact with you. And may your life empower those around you as you rise up to your highest potential. Slowly opening the eyes. Notice how you feel now in comparison to the beginning of the class, beginning of your meditation. Notice one object in your room. Thank you for sharing your session, your practice with me. When we record the sensation of what we experience at the end of a session, so we compare the physiological changes from the beginning to the end, and we embed it into the subconscious mind, then we are able to return to practice with more ease. So remember, at the beginning, there was that resistance, and then we move through it and we actually start taking mental note of how we feel at the end of a practice. And then when we start going down the black holes, well, then our subconscious remembers, okay, I need to come back to this balance. I need to come back to this physiological calm. How do I do it? By some simple exercises, simple breathing, pulling a few funny faces and coming to center. Yeah.